What's up, G-Show Land? And welcome to another episode of the G-Show Podcast. I am Ghoul One, and this is the very special edition of The Freakout, a.k.a. the collaboration with JR's G.A.M. streaming channel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a joint venture right now with us and JR, because usually we do one of these top X lists on JR's channel every single year for, I want to say, the past 4 years?
Yes.
And this time it's just gonna, we're crossing over. We're crossing the streams, baby. Yeah. Cross the streams. Don't look into the light. Carry in. Walk into the light. I don't know. But we are here. It is Friday. I am ready to rock. I am ready to roll. And it's time to have JR do his introduction.
Hi. You know me. I'm streaming on my channel. I'm JR. Listen, tonight we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite creature features, ranging from any year, any decade, any ass. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be a blast. Like and subscribe to the G Show Podcast. Like and subscribe to my channel. This is going to be a blast. And I believe on G1's channel, the G Show, you'll be able to see our webcams, or at least me. I don't know if he's doing that. On mine, you're going to see a static image because that's how I like it.
No, there's a static image here too, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sweet.
We're rocking what JR put down. Listen, I picked up what you put down. I love this little oh my God, well, I can't think of a goddamn word right now. Oh, I done stroked out.
Shadoozle?
This composite art sketch thing. Whatever it is, the fact of the matter, this collage. Hello, there's the word.
Collaboration,
collage.
Oh, the picture. I love it. I spent like 10 minutes on it.
Hell yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know we can't do the show without the co-host, the cohort. So let's introduce. We already got JR introduced because we're on his channel too. But let's say what's up to my sip from another crib. G.A.M Z1, what's going on?
Oh, hello, everyone. Not a hell of a whole lot. Still riding the high of yesterday's teaser. If you know, you know.
Teaser, tweezers. To pluck my nose hairs out. That's horrible. But that's what you get when you come from the great state of the tri-state. That is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up. We got my brother, Shit Rob Jerry, a.k.a. Robbie Butterfuck over there.
How many butts am I gonna have to cut for you people to realize and stop being dummies?
It's true.
Salud.
Big Al said so.
Salud. Beer. Friday. Hello, everybody. I love and despise all of you with everything in my soul.
That's because we made them watch the creature features. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the top 25 creature features of all time. This is going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait. My list is set.
Did Burger say 25?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, he said 25.
What?
That's what we
because
agree.
it's all of us together.
Hey.
Yeah, you did that.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, there's 5 of us, right?
I mean, it might be less than 25 because some of us might have the same things as other people. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
My birthday in next week. All right. Thank you, kiddo. All right. I got to shout out to my child for hooking me up for next week's Avatar t-shirt. But yes, JR, how the fuck are we gonna co-host this, bro? We're gonna have to do it like if we're watching wrestling.
Listen, it's easy. I'll start. I get to pick the fucking people, just like last time. And I will start with G1. G1, what is your number 5 favorite creature feature?
All right, so I got to be honest with y'all. I put this list together about 45 minutes ago. God's honest truth. Okay. What I did was I left off all giant monsters. There's no kaiju on my list. I left all the Japanese monsters off, and I focused on the here and the not so now. My list the majority of it consists of movies from at least from the early 50s all the way up until, let's say, the mid 90s. There might be a 2000, maybe even a 2015 thrown in there for good measure, but that's how it goes. But starting off, my number 5, I can't lie. It's just, 1 is a dope design. 2 was way better than the first one. 3, it's really bad because apparently the director is a pedo. He might be on the list. I don't know. But it's Jeepers Creepers 2.
Okay.
He might be on the Epstein list.
Might be on the list. I'm not sure. Running around with a bunch of girls. This guy was into a bunch of guys. So I don't know. But this movie is dope. I went to see this in the movies and thoroughly enjoyed it for what it was. A definite creature, definite nightmare on the last legs of his 23-year awakening, trying to get all the food he could get before he goes back into hibernation, picks on the wrong guy's child. Literally picks the child up in the cornfield and whisks him away. So you got the father with a personal vendetta going after this fucking thing. You got the football team and the cheerleaders, being terrorized in the middle of nowhere. All this shit adds up. You got some great effects. The creeper looks fucking fantastic in this one. It's my favorite creeper look. That real dark, wet shininess, man. He's just fucking creepy. But more weapons, more action, and then he gets fucking put down at the end. It was just dope, and I love the way the movie ended, where the father is just waiting. Oh yeah, he'll be up in about 2 or 3 days. We'll see if he's dead or not. Oh man, it was one of those things that I wish they continued off of that instead of going back into earlier that day with that third blasphemous movie. And then there was another movie that was fucking even worse with the creepers in. Oh god, that shit was fucking terrible.
I don't like to think about it.
Yeah, but at least that one had that one girl who's she was a dime piece back in the fucking 70s and 80s with the most crystal blue eyes you have ever seen in your fucking life, and she did nothing to her face as she aged. So yes, she's old. She's in her late 70s or something, and she's in another movie that might be on the list. But let me see. She's just anyhow, that's it. That's the one. It's Jeepers Creepers 2.
You know what? That's solid, man. That is genuinely solid. I'd be a liar if I said that movie wasn't on my list. We'll get to it. But next up, let's go to G.A.M. What is your number 5?
Ladies and gentlemen, picture this in your mind. You're walking down the street, maybe passing by a grocery store on your way to do something. You see a large crowd of people running the opposite way that you're walking, and you're wondering what the hell's going on here. Then you start hearing in the distance, faint, quiet even, but slightly wet, slapping on the pavement. And you squint your eyes to see what it is in the distance, and you go, "Is that a fucking tomato?"
Hell yeah!
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, baby!
Hell yes!
Hell yes!
I fucking love this movie to death. It's so unserious, but it's also like slightly actually scary, and it's got the most ridiculous premise in the world, and they take it in with their tongue so firmly in their cheek that it's just peak. I can't not watch that movie at least once a year. And the sequel, but I between it and the sequel, I chose the original Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Respect.
Oh yeah, dude.
Respect. 100%. It's a classic.
Absolutely.
Is that George Clooney?
I think so.
I think George Clooney is in that one. He's in one.
Yeah.
Of them.
I'm going to say something. I haven't seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
What?
Oh my god, dude!
Every time I go to put it on, I end up watching something else. It's one of those. Like, I have a solid list of like 15 movies where I'm like, yeah, today's the day, and I'm like, oh, but I want to watch this. It's one of those for me. I gotta check it out. You know what? I'll do it tomorrow.
Good.
Do it tomorrow, dude. Yes.
Do it.
Yes. You will love it. I swear to God, you will.
Dude. So up next on this list of amazing cohorts, we're gonna go to Robbie Botafuco over there.
Robbie Butterfuko over here with the beer.
Botafuco!
I want to look into the audience's eyes when I say this.
Where are you? There you are.
I'm right here. So there was a mythical time on television where the Sci-Fi Channel didn't totally suck balls.
Yes.
That.
This is so true.
One year, they decided to celebrate the start of the summer season with something a little fun, something a little outlandish. I believe it was the channel's premiere of this tome, this lovely fucking weird movie. My number 5 is Peter Benchley's Creature, based on his book titled White Shark, where there was a World War II facility on an island called Sharktooth Island, where they were experimenting on sharks, and one got spliced with dolphin and human DNA. It had arms, and then a bunch of other shit happens, and it grew lungs and it grew legs. This movie scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Dude, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
movie.
Peter Benchley's Creature is pretty peak.
It is. And it's funny. One of the reasons why I like the movie and the book so much is because this is part of his I don't want to tell realistic stories about sharks. Because he was so guilty about what happened after Jaws, where people started mercilessly killing sharks. So he's like, fuck you people and fuck everything else. I'm going to make something ridiculous. And he did it in such a way to the point where the movie itself is a little schlocky, but we also got a Stan Winston shark creature suit out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like a 2-night thing, I think maybe on ABC or USA, whatever the fuck. I don't even know that the channel exists anymore. But Sci-Fi Channel did it back-to-back one night. Scared the absolute piss out of me. Street sharks, but R-rated, and he didn't talk or eat hamburgers. It's great. It's genuinely great. It's one of my favorites. I'm overdue for the Blu-ray, and it's one of the coolest looking shark creatures of all time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that movie, like, Stan Winston is a masterclass at making everything. And that design for the creature is one of his best.
Agreed.
They
Great
should
looking suit.
Oh yeah, they should make a figure of that. NECA, get on it. And also Stan Winston's Godzilla. It's almost like he's perfect. But
it's almost like the guy just knows what to do with monsters.
Yeah, because he did the Predator.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He did Predator 2.0 technically.
Yeah. We'd be here forever if we listed everything Stan Winston did. The fucking dude. God
That's
damn.
why it's great. We got 24. We got 24 more to go.
That is true. That is true. So I saved myself for last. And that's how we're just gonna keep doing it. My number 5. I was bouncing back and forth on my number 5. I still am. It's hard because there's so many good creature features out there. But I have to give props where props are due because I hated this goddamn movie for so fucking long. And it only took me getting West Nile virus and having a 103-degree fever to see the light with this movie because I was watching it. Clive Barker's Nightbreed is a fucking fantastic goddamn movie. And it is a creature feature. It is explicitly stated in the movie. Everyone in it are shapeshifters. They're eating people, killing people, and then you get a fucking serial killer in it, and it's Clive Barker. You get that dreamlike quality from the Hellraiser movies that he directed. The first one, he didn't direct the second one, but a lot of that influence carried over. And it's really good. The special effects are fantastic. The creature designs of the shapeshifters are amazing. I think it's one of those movies. Definitely, first off, watch the director's cut.
Oh yeah, don't
do yourself
do
a
the theatrical. Don't do theatrical.
But it's just one of those movies. Like, I hated it for so long. I was like, this movie's fucking stupid, and I don't know what it was. The mixture of the fucking West Nile with the copious amounts of Dayquil and alcohol. But I saw the light, and I'm going to quote Stephen King. I don't remember what Stephen King said about Hellraiser because, fuck, I haven't looked at that cover in 30 years. But it's just a fucking fantastic movie. Stephen King was right about Clive Barker. He's a masterclass of horror. Read Cabal as well. I actually read Cabal. That's the book that the movie's based off of, also by Clive Barker, and it's solid. It goes into a lot more detail with the creatures or the shapeshifters and everyone. Check out the movie because I can't believe it made my top 5. Like, I hated that movie for so long. So, yeah, it was number 5.
I used to ball in Mortal Kombat too. It's awesome. You ever? He's a part of that fucking movie. Yeah, you don't know it. But if you ever use one of Cabal's finishing moves, he pulls his mask off and he's one of the Nightbreed. And he scares the fucking soul out of you. And it's a fatality from Mortal Kombat 2. That's a fact. 3. I mean, Mortal Kombat 3. That's a fact. Look it up.
That's fucking dope. Listen.
Sometimes
that means it's fucking your turn for your number 4.
I mean, you could do the exact same kind of move with, what the hell is her name? Fucking homegirl from Killer Instinct. But instead of showing your face and scaring them to death, you flash your titties and then they die.
What?
That's terrible. Why would
my God, wait! I know what movie you're talking about. Hold on.
Not movie. It was Killer Instinct, the game.
Oh, no shit. Well,
yeah,
it's funny.
It's the same kind of move as the Cabal fatality, but it's flashing your titties instead of showing your face.
Well, it's funny because I was just watching I was watching a review of The Howling 2, and the end credit scene, the girl flashes her boobs and the guy's head explodes. It just made me think of that.
It's so good.
Orchid. It was Orchid.
Orchid.
Yeah, Orchid, that's her name. Thank
Orchid.
you.
All right, G1, what is your number 4?
My number 24 is a little ditty I like to call. All right, hold up. I'll be honest with you. So, this week, I watched 2 movies. Both came out in the same exact year. Wow, Lord, 1989, a great year. Some of y'all weren't even born yet. One movie came out in January. The other movie came out in March. One movie had RoboCop in it. The other movie had the guy from Spider-Man 2 that goes, rant.
Mr. Dickovich?
Dude, he is in this movie I watched.
That's fucking peak.
I'm sitting there, I go, wait a minute, is that the rent guy? And I had to look it up.
The rent guy.
One movie had Winston Zedmore. I fucking love Winston. Are you fucking kidding me? This movie also had Marv from the fucking Home Alone, from the Sticky Bandits. The other movie had Nia fucking Peoples. You don't understand, ladies and gentlemen. Back in 1989, Nia Peoples was a fucking bombshell. Now, she wasn't Pamela Anderson with her big ass tits and all that. But as far as the perfect girl, it was Nia Peoples. Black hair, Eurasian looking, fucking fit body, just, oh, goddamn gorgeous. I seen it in that movie. I said, oh, sprung a leak. Both movies have an aquatic creature. One just did it better than the other. Here's the deal. I watched Leviathan the other day, and Leviathan ain't nothing but a thing underwater.
Yeah.
It's not I mean, it's a creature feature, and the fucking Leviathan is a dope fucking creature. That design is awesome, especially when you see like the faces on the thing and the way that thing is constructed. But literally, it's the fishy thing. It's a fishy thing. And I had no hate toward the design. But then yesterday I watched Deep Star 6, with a
Ooh.
no-name cast except for my guy Rent. Who else was in it? Actually, I'm lying. Miguel Ferreira was in it. And Miguel Ferreira is one of those dudes that pops up in everything. You're like, oh, I like that guy. And he was great in this one, too, being a dick. Deep Star 6 was better in every fucking way. Dude, Leviathan was cool. Deep Star 6 was dope. In Leviathan, RoboCop's walking around. You could tell this dude don't even want to be in this movie. He's fucking phoning it in. It is so fucking bad. It is fucking horrible. Then I put on Deep Star 6 and I'm not expecting anything else but schlock like that. And I'm like, oh shit, these no-name actors are actually putting forth a fucking effort here. And it was good. It brought me in. It sucked me into the movie. The movie was better than Leviathan in terms of how they find the creature. There's a Russian boat that sunk. And fucking Marv from the Sticky Bandits goes in there and steals like he does in Home Alone. And he brings a fucking thing back and he takes a shot of fucking vodka. And now all of a sudden he's got fucking fish scales growing out of him. And then he dies and he turns into the fish thing. And it's stupid. Whereas Deep Star 6, they're mining for raw minerals. They've got to fucking blow something up and the girl, the scientist is like, don't do this because we don't know what's under there. There's a cavern that goes so deep. We don't want to mess with this ecosystem. And the guy's like, fucking blow it up. Boom, they blow it up. And now, boom, it's like King of the Monsters when they go to Godzilla's lair and how they get there and you're seeing all this cool shit underwater. It reminded me of that. I'm like, wow, this is where Michael Dougherty got it from. And yes, the giant crustacean, and I don't mean giant like kaiju size, but this thing is, let's say, about the size of a bus.
Oh.
Just goes rough, it runs rampant on Deep Star 6, and then it just becomes a fight for survival. But what was better about this movie over Leviathan is, again, the cast kept it together. They made every scene feel real in these really wacky circumstances. And I fell in love with it. Because I was like, there's going to be an aquatic monster movie, an aquatic creature feature in this list. And it's got to be from the 80s or 90s. It just has to be. Because that's when it was booming. And it wasn't going to be Deep Rising. Because Deep Rising sucks. Fucking sucks with the bullshit CG they put on that bullshit. Fuck Deep Rising. Deep Star 6 is my number 4, pardon me. My number 4. And again, this is not my definitive list. This is just like I put it together real quick. There might be one or two things that's definitive on here. Yeah. Well, Deep Star 6, in terms of like 80s and 90s creature features, especially aquatic ones, this one's the best hands down. Again, the Leviathan probably beats it in terms of the absolute overall look of the creature. But the entire movie, from the cast actually acting their asses off, to the creature coming from a place, it was like the Meg. Do not go past this level, or we're gonna get giant motherfucking megalodons. I loved it. Deep Star 6, number 4.
I'm gonna have to check that out. It's got me interested for sure.
Oh yeah, it's dude. For whatever reason, Amazon has it on sale to buy for like $6, but I rented it for $3. I actually rented it for free because I've got Amazon points.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm going to look into that. Maybe I'll watch it. I'm making a list of shit to watch tomorrow, actually, based on a lot of these recommendations.
And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to be honest real quick, all right? All right, I'm going to be honest, all right? Back in the day, my cousin worked at a video store. So we used to go there every weekend. We used to rent movies. We used to just have fun. And we all came to this conclusion. And ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to go and check this out and see for yourselves. The movies from back in the day, from let's say the late 70s, mid 70s, late 70s, throughout the 80s and the 90s, if there was a black dude in this movie, and the movie was going to be good. Trust me. Dawn of the Dead, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. You want this guy to win.
Oh, yeah.
You got Ernie Hudson in Leviathan. And I don't give a fuck. The movie came out in 1989. And he survives. Winston fucking Zedmore survives. Goes up. They fucking blow the fucking their bullshit little underwater facility up. The Leviathan's in there. They go up to the surface. Boom. Then here's the helicopter. Perfect there. Save RoboCop's there. Winston Zedmore's there. The British girl's there. Everything's there. Happy-go-lucky. The helicopter's landing. They're going to pick him up. And then the Leviathan comes up and drowns Winston Zedmore. He drowns him. Drowns him. And I said, they killed the black guy. At the end of the movie, they went ahead and did that. See, at least Deep Star 6 had a black guy too. He was in Hill Street Blues, old school television show. It was a good show. Great fucking theme song. He was in Hill Street Blues. At least they had the decency to kill him off within the first 30 minutes. If that, 20 minutes. And it was a good death. It was a heroic death. He loved the dude he was saving. And I loved that. I loved their camaraderie in the fucking 10 minutes you got with these characters. You felt it. It was fucking pitch perfect. Deep Star 6, go watch. If you're going to watch 80s horror, watch that one. Trust me.
Let's do it. Be a man.
Be a man. Touch his ass.
Listen. G.A.M, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is a bit more of a recent movie. Let me take you back 5 years. It's 2020. It's just before the Rona, Hedera, the smog monster, started flying over the place, keeping everybody indoors. And it's January. It's dump month. You know, you're not expecting anything coming out this month to be any fucking sort of good. But you hear some rumblings about a creature feature starring Kristen Stewart. And you go, a creature feature? Kristen Stewart? I wonder what she's doing these days. You get curious enough to go to the theater and you watch one of the greatest fucking the horror thrillers set in the bottom of the fucking ocean that you ever did see in your life. Underwater from 2020 is an underrated gem and should not have been a fucking January movie. All right, it should not have been. Agreed. You get both fucking horrifying little fast swimming abominations to fucking Lovecraft's wet dream come true in CGI form. All right, it's fucking phenomenal, and more people need to talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it.
Go on,
do it,
fucking dude. Like, I had no expectations for that movie when I went to go see it in theaters. And the amount of atmosphere that movie fucking drips. Like, every time they were outside of the facility and walking at the bottom of the ocean, my sphincter was fucking clenched, dude. Because not only do you have things literally fucking hunting you from the depths of hell, but one wrong move and your fucking whole world is going to crush in on itself and you'll turn into a fucking just paste with a single crack in your fucking helmet. Because you're that deep. It's fucking nerve-wracking watching it in the theater. And it's... Oh, fuck, I can't English right now. I'm too high. Fucking the effects in the movie are so good. They obscure just enough because it's the deep ass ocean, and it keeps you wondering. It keeps you guessing. I'm not spoiling what the fuck you see at the end of the movie. I refuse to. You need to go watch it if you haven't.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen. But it's something for the fucking ages, all right? Fucking what was it? Love, Death, and Robots, that one short from season 3 wouldn't fucking dare touch this shit. All right? It's fucking peak. I love it to death. Underwater 2020. That's my number 4. Go fucking watch it.
I agree with you 1000%. Completely underrated. And I think mostly because Kirsten Stewart was in it.
Yes.
I think she got a fair. I think that was unfair for them because it was like, oh, Kristen Stewart, she's a phenomenal actress.
She did fucking fantastic in that movie.
Oh,
That's why, like, that Twilight hate, I can't hate those actors anymore because all of them have done something excruciatingly brilliant.
Yeah.
Excruciating.
And Kristen Stewart, it was Underwater. Fucking Robert Pattinson, it was The Lighthouse and the Batman.
Yeah.
Don't forget Good Times. Don't forget
There's a
Don't
shit
forget
ton
the good
with
times.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That movie came out in January. So did Deep Star 6. And that's when the movie really went to die. You know, like shit.
That's funny.
I think that's solid. That movie popped into my head. It didn't make my list, but I'm glad it made someone's because it genuinely, especially the ending, I shit my pants. I was like, yo, fuck that. Like,
fuck that, dude.
That.
Like, you wonder what's at the bottom of the Marianas Trench? You think megalodons are down there? No, you're not using your imagination enough.
I agree with Gam when Gam said that them just walking underwater, like with all that's going on. Yo, that shit got the heart pounding, like holy shit, because you don't know what's gonna happen. That's such a good movie, man. And honestly, it was gonna make the list, but I had it at number 20. Your motherfucker over here said, "Oh, we gotta cut it to 5." I said, "Why? It's Friday. Fuck you doing? Fuck you doing on Friday, huh?"
Listen,
just kidding.
You know who's not yelling? Rob. And it just so happens that it's his number 4.
My number 34 on this lovely night is also a Dump Month release alumni.
No shit, 3 in a row.
Oh shit.
And it is a movie that had over 7 production companies, including our good old friends at Toho.
Oh.
And my boy is actually in this still image on here. Go figure. I am talking about, what was my boy's name? Peter. Fuck your last name. I'm talking about 1997's The Relic.
The Relic.
Ooh,
wait, which
right.
one's the Relic on here?
Upper left.
If you look at mine.
The Cthulhu monster.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, no, that's a sick creature design.
Saw that in the theaters, bro.
I unfortunately did not because I was like 5, but that's besides the point. The Relic is another one of those Sci-Fi Channel movies that I saw probably at an age that I shouldn't have, and it scared the absolute tits off of me. Lost 200 pounds overnight, just like that one guy who met Stephen King at a gas station.
Skinner! I'm sorry, wrong movie.
And this is just one of those movies that I feel was so unfairly compared to Alien when it came out. Because if you look at reviews from 97, people are just saying, oh, this is Alien in a museum. This is just Alien this is just Alien that. It's like, detach yourself for a second, you fucking stiffs, and just have a good time with the fucking movie, because with this movie, it's possible. There is no detachment needed. You literally open up the movie with a bitch in a fucking museum performing a fucking ritual, drinking some crazy ass soup, and then all hell breaks loose. This is Night in the Museum, the R-rated version where the shit chases them but fucking eviscerates them. And the best thing is, this movie is dark. Not thematically, but visually. It's a very, very dark movie. And the only way to watch it is off of the Blu-ray or a rip of the Blu-ray, because it's the closest we've ever gotten to a theatrical version of it where it was perfect. But this movie is tense. This movie is fucked. Stanny Boy Winston came through and delivered 3 fucking creatures for this movie.
No shit.
Yeah. And dude, it's just like it's such a phenomenal creature feature because it uses darkness beautifully. The way that they light certain sets in the dark is off of characters' own fucking flashlights. They had to use specific bulbs in the flashlights. There is so much going on in between and over this movie. I mean, I could do a whole video just based on the relic. It's an awesome fucking movie. It's one that I really fucking need in my collection. Ayo Arrow Video, hit it up, please.
Please, come on. What?
And someone needs to make figures of those creatures.
Yeah, NECA, do something worth a while for fuck's sake. And if I could pull any movie from my list tonight to say I want you guys to go watch it if you haven't seen it, this would be like the second one that I would be like, ignore everything else I say, watch this.
I am with that because I agree. I watched that, 2 years ago? I watched The Relic and I was just like, damn, this movie holds up.
It does. And it was unfortunately supposed to be filmed in the New York Natural History Museum, but apparently there was a movie that was made a year or two prior where they had a very bad experience. So they were like, nah, go fuck yourself. So they ended up filming in the Chicago Field Museum, which is just as good. And to think that this movie wouldn't have been made unless the director, Peter Yams, whatever his last name is, Yams, I don't know. He had a nightmare that he was stuck in the Natural History Museum and he was sitting on a bench. He looked up at the fucking diorama of the giant whale eating the squid. He looks down at the floor. He looks back up and the squid is gone.
What the fuck?
He literally read this script and was like, holy shit, this is like my dream. I'm doing it. Done.
Yeah.
All right.
No, not for nothing. The Relic is definitely a top-notch creature feature. Like, seriously, if we were doing the top 10 like we should have been, this is on my list. Easy. Because it's 100% a creature. It's a fucking monster. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. And man, yeah, Rob, you're right. Watch this fucking movie tonight. Double feature Deep Star 6. Real quick, you said Toho had something to do with this, like distribution in Japan?
They were one of the many production companies that helped out with the film.
So funny you say that. Going back real quick to Deep Star 6. There is a point in Deep Star 6 where I was like, wait a minute, what? They rearranged a theme from Godzilla 1984. 85.
Do they really?
They do. I'm like, I know that fucking music. You're not pulling one over my motherfucking fucking Deep Star 6. I know that shit. They literally just they just rearranged it. It's as soon as you hear it, if you watch Godzilla 1985 or Return of Godzilla as much as I have, you would know right off the bat. Oh shit, they stole that. What the fuck? Yeah, that I had to throw that in there because you mentioned Toho, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, fuck.
Fucking awesome.
You know what's not fucking awesome?
My ass?
No, your ass is awesome. My number 4. Because you know what's not awesome about my number 4 is having a corn farm, having your kid go put up some scarecrows, and some fucking weird creature snatches them. And now you gotta go after him. My number 4 is fucking Jeepers Creepers 2, dude. Like,
hell yes.
Look, it's a solid fucking movie. A fantastic creature. First off, the lore around the creature. Is he a demon? I don't know. Growing up, I thought he was a Satan moth. Whatever the fuck that means. So Satan moth over here gets 23 days to fucking eat and then 23 years of fucking sleep. That's good lore. And they only made out of a franchise 2 fucking good movies. And to me, the second goddamn movie is fucking genuinely scary. The first one, when he's driving the fucking, I can't say it, mobile. Yeah, be eating you.
I love it.
But it's like, it's wonky, it's weird. Nowadays, I look at Terrifier, like, I see what you did. Like, I see a lot of terror, like Jeepers Creepers in the new Terrifier movies. But the second movie, dude, he's flying around. He gets these bat wings. He's going after these high school students that are clearly over the age of 21 in the school bus. And it's just fucking good. And they throw everything at this motherfucker, and he just won't die. All they had to really do is just turn on a lamp, like a giant lamp, and he probably would have like flew into it or something. But you know, that's that Satan moth element that I hope someday they don't implement.
They'll never implement anything into this franchise anymore, bro. The fourth one killed it dead.
Look, it's a damn shame that everything after the second movie in this franchise was just the worst shit to ever happen ever. Because there was so much you could have fucking done. And I still hope they do. This creature can be explored. His lore can be stretched out further. Explore this. Jeepers Creepers 2 is a fantastic movie. Do you have to see the first one? For like 1 or 2 scenes, maybe. That's it. You can go into this and get the gist. Fantastic. My number 4. Fuck, man. Come on.
You know, not for nothing. Could you imagine? Here comes the co-host. Here we go. I'm taking over the show right now. Could you imagine if they do another Jeepers Creepers, they reboot it in 23 years, but they do it in the sense that the first and second movie did happen? Well, maybe not the end of the second movie. Because that's the thing I want to see. I want to see the end come back. And I think the fourth one actually is the one that did the end. Because the third one is the one I'm talking about with the hand. And the lady's name is Meg Foster. Good God Almighty.
Yeah,
look up that Evelyn, Masters of the Universe. Yeah,
that Jeepers Creepers 3, it was in between the first and second one, and it just fucked shit up.
It just annoying.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a Jeepers Creepers 3 or 4. They're fan films.
What do you mean?
Shush.
There was more than 2? What do you mean?
No.
Look, if you want to have a fucking aneurysm.
But I agree. But honestly, they should. In 23, when the fuck did Jeepers Creepers come out? It was like 2000 and something, right? Because I remember.
Well, it's funny because 28 years later, the Bone Temple trailer came out. 28 weeks after the movie came out? So it's like, okay, we already have these film studios doing a play on their shit. Now's the fucking time.
Okay,
Jeepers Creepers needs to come back.
2001 is when the first movie came out.
I was about to say, Jeepers Creepers 1 came out in 2001. So we missed the window. But we're still right there. We're still in the vicinity where we can absolutely drop a brand new Jeepers Creepers. And you know what? As much as I do love the second one over the first one, it's the best one out of all of them. Maybe just start from the first one. Just redo it and go from here. I'm down for that. Like, you know what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna do the Jeepers Creepers origin story.
No, okay, none of that, because he's already a moth from hell. It's fine. This is what you do with a reboot of Jeepers Creepers. He's just been doing shit for however long. Like, go back to whenever it was, fucking 28 years after the first one came out. Whatever year that is.
20.
Do that. Okay? And just like, he's just been doing this shit for however many years. He came back, small time, people forgot, different fucking town, and he's just been doing his creepy pedo van fucking skinning people shit, be eating you, have him go back to doing that shit. He's just been doing it in the background, and then we just follow some fucking characters, make it an urban legend. You know, there was this farm where this guy had this weird creature strung up, and everyone said it was fake until it woke up. The urban legend, or the rumor is, it killed everyone in the town. Do something like that. Make Jeepers Creepers an urban legend, but he's still been active. I think it would be brilliant.
But remember, he's got to hibernate.
Well, yeah, just like
the hibernation. And
that's why I'm saying, like, between the first one or technically the second one and this one, it's been, however, if it's been 23 years, fine, whatever the fuck. But just do something. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Is just fucking do something. If it's got to be set in 2020 fucking 2 or some shit, fine.
It would actually be 2024. That would be 23 years.
Oh my god, just fucking do that then. No, because it would work. It would work because the past fucking year he's been active, but it's small time. He's just been, doing little shit. But because it's an urban legend. Play up like Candyman. Play up that shit with it.
That's the whole point. It's like, he's only active for 23 days, so you can't have him active for the entire year, right? He can't be active for 4 months.
Well, then he's active for fucking 2024.
But that's the thing. At this point, we can still get away. Even if we make this movie in 2027, we can still get away with 2024. We're in that window of opportunity. You could. And the urban legend thing really works because, from the great state of the tri-state, Rob, what was this thing loosely based off of?
Jersey Devil.
Come on!
There we go.
Itself. It writes itself.
Warner Brothers, contact us.
No, Warner Brothers can't contact nobody right now because they're trying to sell themselves off. And listen, all they need to do is go to a corner, show some pubes, and bam! Warner Brothers, I'll buy you. Warner Brothers, I'll buy you just for the DC collection alone.
Yeah, fuck.
I had a nightmare the other day that for whatever reason, my wife had a baby with James Gunn when we were young. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? I went upstairs. I said, listen, woman, you and James Gunn? She was like, what? That's right. Fuck you up. So fucking weird.
Yeah, just a bit. But hey, yo.
But listen, that's my number 4. And I'm going to take my first quick little pee and beer run. So, I'm going to hand it over to G1. So, y'all just fucking bullshit while I pee and grab another beer.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the G Show. Welcome to the G Show. We back, all right, while JL goes in a Patsy Sajak. We're over here hanging out, okay? We're talking about the top 25 creature features of all time, even though it's the top 5. But we're doing it. And good God almighty. Brother Chase, if you're not in the podcast, get out the chat. God damn. So real quick, before JL comes back, let's throw a couple of movies that didn't make the cut. And I'm not talking movies that were close, but let's say some creature features you did enjoy, but you were like, yeah, you know what? It ain't going to be on my top 5. So you know what, Games, do you got anything like that was like, you know what? This was fun and I enjoyed it and I'll go back and watch it, but it's not one of my definitives or the one that I go back constantly to.
I do, actually.
All right.
This is a Sci-Fi Channel original movie. It is, if I remember correctly, it was something to do with genetic engineering to bring back, I do believe the species name is Caprosuchus. And this Caprosuchus goes about and starts killing teenagers. It's a little known creature feature called Dino Croc from I think 2002.
Yes.
Dino Croc is a really good movie. But would I call it top 5 worthy? Probably not. The effects aren't great. The acting's not great, but it's a fun watch. It's one of the few sci-fi original channel fucking shits that, they put out before the Asylum started its fucking factory of churning out fucking slop like Sharknado and shit. That's not even close to anywhere. By the way, Sharknado's not fucking anywhere close to a top 5, top 10, top 50. All right, that fucking is ass.
Shit.
But Dino Croc is. It's one of those gems that the Sci-Fi Channel put out, but it's not quite top 5 worthy.
Okay. Rob, what about you? You got any, creature feature that you're like, this is fun. I enjoy watching this movie. I'll come back to it every now and then, but it's not one of my mainstays.
Well, unfortunately, this one is one of my mainstays, but we were only allowed 5, and this one was left by the wayside. It actually comes to us from Gamera's Showa era daddy, Noriaki Yuasa. It is a lovely little film by the name of The Silver-Haired Witch and the Snake Girl.
I have heard of this.
It's a fucking fantastic Japanese Scooby-Doo movie. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Fetuses switched at birth and then returning home for a crazy goddamn summer where you're haunted by nightmares, and it turns out your other sister's locked in the fucking attic and she's half fucking snake. And you got a creepy ass fucking witch. It is a fantastic movie. Arrow Video put out a beautiful fucking Blu-ray restoration of it, and it is easily like in my top 10 favorite Japanese Showa era films of all time, and it would have been in my top 10 creature features, because not only is there a snake girl, there's a silver-haired witch, and she looks more like a creature than a witch. Highly recommended. Showa era goodness, puppet spiders that look fucking ridiculous. Great story, great tension, great atmosphere. 10 out of 10.
And a great fucking publishing company coming from Arrow. Seriously. Arrow, God, they just do and constantly do. Good
They do.
God Almighty. JR, let me ask you the same question. Is there a creature feature out there that didn't make your top 5, but it's one of those movies that you'll go back and I'll watch it? You have fun watching it, but it just wasn't on your top 5.
It was actually my top 5, but it got bumped, and it was your fucking fault because you talked about this fucking movie 3 years ago, and I loved it. It was Exist, that Bigfoot fucking movie. That movie's fucking amazing. I love it.
I haven't heard of that one.
Movie.
I have not heard of that one.
The only reason it got bumped is because I had to sit there and think. I'm like, because Nightbreed popped into my head, and I was like, I love them both, but I had to go with the one that I used to hate because it shows. Sometimes you can change a man's mind with copious amounts of Dayquil, alcohol, and West Nile virus.
Hell yes.
That's not fair because you were under the influence when you watched that movie.
That is true.
There you go.
Exist is fucking... It makes Bigfoot scary again. It really does. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, Exist. Hands down. But that brings us... Wait, you have one. What's yours?
Yeah, I have one. Yeah. And because it's not in my top 5, but it's one of those movies that I go back to constantly. Yes, it's me. DRES. I'm rhyming. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This movie's a rip-off movie. And it's one of my all-time favorite rip-off movies. All right. Now, G.A.M. just talk about, Dino Croc, and I love them old school Sci-Fi Channel movies. Rob's talking about Creature. Those things are fun. By the way, that movie was already made in the 80s. I used that font there. And I actually have the actual creature right on the pumpkin head. If you see it, that's the creature. That's Creature. It's a space movie, a spoof on aliens. That's not my rip-off movie. My rip-off movie comes from a place where it's so popping and popular right now. I mean, over the past 10 years, I want to say, definitely within the past 10 years, within the last 5 years, this place has just been booming. We've gotten so much out of it, and the cultural shift to Americans has changed. And they go crazy. Hell, there was a Netflix movie just this year that is topping the charts of both Netflix and music. It's what the fuck? Because South Korea, they know what they're doing. And back in 2001, there was a little ditty called Young Gary, and it was one of the greatest creature I ever seen in my life. It's not on my
that don't count. That don't count. That's kaiju adjacent.
time out, but that's why it's not in my top 5. It's not in my top 5. It's not even my top 10. I'm just saying.
That's fair because it isn't in his top
I'm just saying.
fucking anything. Fucking Young Gary, though. Holy
I'm just saying.
shit.
This was a movie that you enjoy, you go to and stuff like that, right? It's just gonna make the top 5. There were rules and regulations for this list. Now, again, if it was a top 10, I would have overruled, and we would have done kaiju. We would have had at least one kaiju movie.
Oh,
we would have been granted one kaiju in the top 10, right?
Oh yeah.
But since this is off kilter and not on the script, Young Gary fucking blew me away. I'll never forget when I first saw a fucking snippet of that movie in Bargain Bazaar, downtown Brooklyn. I was going to buy Dragon Ball Z tapes. I was literally just going there to buy Dragon Ball Z tapes. And I see this fucking bad CG monster movie playing on the TV. And I talked to the dude. I'm like, the dude behind the counter was a cool fucking guy. He knew what I was coming for. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that? He goes, that's some new shit we just got. I'm like, what is it? And do you have it? He was like, yeah, it's this right here. Bro, I fell in love with that fucking movie. I don't give a fuck. It is so corny, but it's one of the best cornies. It is one of the best. And it's like a ripoff of fucking Godzilla 98, but it's also a fucking remake of the original Young Gary, which sucked.
So you got to purchase and own and watch that movie before it got re-released in America as Reptilian?
Yes, yes, I still own it as Young Gary. I still own that.
That's fucking peak,
dude. It's crazy. And I didn't even know it was called Reptilian. Check this shit out. I think it was on Amazon, and I'm going through Amazon. I see Reptilian, and I go back. Wait a minute, the fuck is that? That looks like Young Gary, but because the filter is green almost or greenish. What the fuck? And I click on it, and it's fucking Young Gary. I'm like, wait, what? It fucked me up, bro. Fucked me up.
No, see, how I got exposed to it was at fucking Blockbuster. Like it was in the same section as fucking Godzilla movies, and it just looked me dead in the eyes, and it was like, all right, it kind of looks like Godzilla. It's got the same fucking font because like the actual like Reptilian that they used in the fucking VHS tape is the same fucking logo as the Godzilla 1998 logo.
But dude, if you ever keep the Young Gary font, it's the same thing. Except instead of the glow being green, it's blue.
Yeah, it's green in the Reptilian version.
Yeah.
It's so on the nose. So I picked it up for Blockbuster. I watched it. Fuck, that movie's ass, dude. This shit is so ass.
It's one of my fucking favorite fucking rip-off movies ever. I swear that if we ever do a favorite rip-off movie list, that's number 1. I'm just giving y'all a spoiler now. I love that movie. Yeah, that part where the guy goes, what does he say? Godzilla's a pussy compared to, something to that effect.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I was like, I got mad. I was like, what the fuck you talking? You know what, though?
Clearly, you haven't watched Atlantic Rim.
Oh, God.
No, I haven't.
Listen.
Jesus.
Speaking of things people should watch, I'm going to shake it up for the last 3. So, G.A.M. What's your number 3?
My number 3, I was flip-flopping between this movie and its inspiration, which is one of the classic of all classics when it comes to creature features. And it was originally going to be that classic of all classics when it comes to creature features. But then I thought, and I was like, honestly, I think I prefer this movie when it's a touching love story between Sally Hawkins and a fucking monster. My number 3 is The Shape of Water by Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo.
All right.
Movie.
It was originally going to be The Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I prefer The Shape of Water.
I can't get mad at that.
That is a damn near perfect movie in my eyes.
Yeah,
He did that, and now he's doing fucking Frankenstein. Stop me if I'm wrong.
Come on, dude.
Toro
I
might
can't
be
wait till he does Dracula.
Nah, Luke Besson got that shit under wraps, baby. I can't wait to see Luke Besson Dracula. Bro, what?
Dude, that's a solid number 3.
Absolutely.
But
You know who else?
But what was it about
Oh,
The Shape of Water
Come on.
that had you?
So, for me, it was how beautiful the cinematography is. Guillermo del Toro's cinematography is always fucking peak. It's the creatures' fucking effects in general, because it's mostly a suit with some CGI for like the face. If I recall correctly, and the creature has never looked better. In my opinion, when it comes to that particular what the hell was it called in Creature from the Black Lagoon?
Gillman?
The Gill-Man. Yeah, that's like the best look the Gill-Man has ever had in The Shape of Water, in my opinion.
You're crazy.
Plus Sally Hawkins.
And we get to see her titties.
Yeah,
and I love that. Multiple times. And it had a happy ending for the Gill-Man. You know, he got to go back to the water, and fucking, it's implied that I think Sally Hawkins drowned going with him. Fine.
No, she turned into a gill girl. She turned into a mermaid. She was Ariel.
Listen, make a sequel there. Explain it.
Explain it. Come on,
The
Guillermo.
Shaper of Water.
Wait, does Guillermo del Toro make sequels to anything? I mean, he made Blade 2, but he didn't make Blade 1.
Yeah,
That's
he
very
doesn't.
fair.
I don't think you really need a sequel to fucking The Shape of Water, though.
I don't think so. It's a beautiful story. I go back to it a lot. It's in my rotation constantly. There's just something about it where, you know, I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. I do, but I just find myself going back to The Shape of Water more.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Nothing wrong with that.
It is, because you're young. That's why.
Oh, here we go.
Listen.
Shut the fuck up.
We're going to have some... I feel like all of us will have a Gillman argument tonight.
Nope, not me.
Oh, well, then 3 of us. 3. Wait, Rob! You're number 3!
Oh, so do I go next?
Yes.
Yeah, you're number 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was my number 3 again? All right. Okay. A year after this gentleman's first creation got to engage in combat with one of cinema's most beloved and popular monsters of all time, he got to make a movie about mushrooms. My number 33 is Matengo from Ishiro Honda. So, dude, there is an air about this movie that just gives unsettling, uncomfortable fucking vibes.
Mm-hmm.
First off, it's a shipwreck story. You're on an island, you don't know what the fuck is going on. But almost immediately, upon finding another shipwreck ship, you see just some really, really heavy shit. Shit that ended up actually being censored in Japan in the 60s because of how close these special effects were to that of atomic bomb like fucking wounds and scarring. And you pile that on top of just having this fucking weird and trippy goddamn movie about a group of people that get trapped on a fucking island that is hosted by giant laughing, gaffing, goofing mushroom people. And it does something to you after watching. I mean, not only are the Matengo themselves just fucking fantastic designs as mushroom people, but you've got oh my god, you've got a fucking score by Sadao Beku, who was mostly popular for their orchestral arrangements and opera over in Japan at that point in time. You've got a pretty fucking solid cast. You've got great suit work. You've got a laugh from the Matango men that was so fucking good that Subaraya said, "Hey yo, let me snatch that and give that to Baltan Station." It's one of the perfect, exactly that, because that's exactly what it is.
That ain't even right. That ain't even right. Jesus.
Relax. Anyway, no, don't relax. Go off. Actually,
I got what you meant.
but yeah, Matango. It's a Toho movie that I feel deserves more love than it actually gets. Criterion, I don't know why you're choosing to be a bunch of little baby bitch boys, or betterly said, Toho. I don't understand why you're choosing to be a bunch of baby butt bitch ass boys, but this movie deserves a beautiful restoration from the film negatives if possible. This movie deserves more figures. It deserves more merchandising overall. And I really hope at some point in time, Criterion and everybody involved can do so, because not only is it just a good fucking movie, but it's a movie with just perfect vibes. It's creepy, it's unsettling, and the ending is not happy, which is great.
It's crazy because it's on the Criterion channel. Like, you can stream it.
It's like, oh yeah, we have the movie, but we can only stream it. It's like,
yeah. At this point in time, we really need to get it together.
Yeah.
Rob, we were talking about that shit the other day about how, Criterion has these movies, and good God Almighty, if they would just release a, Showa era non-Godzilla Toho filmography, God, they got my money.
they do. They have the means to as well, because clearly they're on streaming and they've been properly remastered to such a point. I don't understand how most of these films haven't been put on disc yet. They're right up Criterion's alley because they're from a point in time where in Japan, your budget was the size of a box of Pop-Tarts. And you did what you could with what you had. And I don't care what anybody says. A lot of these movies look 1,000 times better than some of the shit getting piled in the theaters today.
Yeah,
that's true. Let me ask you a question. Do you think, Matango don't count because it wasn't there, but like something like, say, War of the Gargantuas and Rodan, Classic Media had those on the DVD side of things, before Blu-ray came out, way before 4K.
They did, dude.
Do you think that there might be some kind of a distribution rights thing there, or is that a closed door and they're way past that? It's just Toho being Toho.
I think it's just Toho being Toho at this point, because Classic Media, their time with Godzilla has been over for a fucking while now. These movies have apparently been with Criterion for a couple of years before, maybe even a year or two before they even hit the Criterion channel. I think it's mainly just Toho. And that's the only thing that fucking makes sense, because listen, Criterion, these are the people that went after Parasite immediately after it left US theaters and was like, we need to put this on disc immediately. And we didn't even have to wait a year, I don't think. And knowing them and the dorks that they are, the minute they got these Toho films, we would have been getting straight Toho films back to fucking back 2-3 years ago. So I think it's a Toho thing, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was a Toho thing, just because of how they still do not fork over original film negatives to that of Criterion. Even Biolante, that was a digital restoration from a DVD, not from, or a laser disc, not from the original negatives. And it looks good for something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was Toho holding all this shit up.
This gives me an idea for one of the November block party geek outs that we're going to do. Who had the best who has the best releases, home releases That's something to think about. Because honestly, I'm thinking about it now. My God, I love that classic media shit. They just gave us some good looking everything.
I still have those. The way you open those fucking DVDs, it's like, oh.
You can still hear that.
Yeah.
Still. And it's funny. I have every Godzilla one still with one of those, except one. And it's Mothra versus Godzilla. I got it after they stopped doing those special releases because it was so hard to find back then.
And then they switched to the crappy DVD plastic cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I upgraded that. I gave it a clear plastic case. Like I did Mothra versus Godzilla some justice.
Yeah, no, I man, listen, those are some of my favorite fucking DVDs. Just it's, you know, as a collector, right? Like we all collect something. I was collecting movies like that, so you know, I didn't know nothing about Crichton. None of this shit was like this then, right? Like Arrow wasn't a thing yet, right? So when classic media came out and Godzilla Raids Again had this beautiful you know what it reminded me of? Back in the fucking early 90s when I was collecting comic books and Marvel decided to do holographic covers.
Yeah.
You just needed it. You just needed it. And as a Godzilla fan, I was like, I just need this. I don't care if I like the movie or not. I just fucking need it. And yeah, man, those were good times. Good times.
Oh, yeah.
But now, you know, you got Criterion, you got Arrow, and yeah, shit, you got Sony.
Classic Media's Godzilla box set, the holographic green and pink one, that was my original Criterion collection.
No shit.
Yeah. Fucking Godzilla King of the Monsters, or 56, Mothra versus Godzilla, Godzilla's Revenge, Terror of Mechagodzilla, and Rodan.
Yep, because that's how I got my Rodan. The only one I did not get was Godzilla's Revenge. That was because at that time I hated that movie. It wasn't until the Criterion release when I watched it again, I was like, wow, I'm an adult. I get this movie now. As a kid, I was just like, you know, as a kid, I just wanted to see the monsters. I didn't care about the little kid. I didn't. As an adult, I was like, oh my God, I was wrong. I was wrong. For 20 years, I was wrong. That's a fucking classic. The whole Showa. Save for a couple.
Speaking of Showa, G1, what's your number 3?
G1, Showa, us, your number 3.
Exactly. I have nothing.
I set it up. Fuck.
Listen, I'm drinking this fucking beer, and it's like, woo!
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, by the way, bro. JR, I've got last year's 4th of July up in this motherfucker today. That's how deep it is.
Oh, fuck. He's going to start finding mysterious Miller Lights out of the void.
I'll pop up from the void. Okay, so my number 3, this ain't my cheat, but I cheated here, okay? Just give you a heads up. I did cheat here, but it's not my cheat. My number 3 is 2 movies. Because both of them, I love them equally. Like, I love them because I love the lore behind both. And what both of these movies did was put that lore in film the way I like it. Okay? So, number 3 is a tie between Werner Herzog's Incident at Loch Ness. Yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yo, that movie done fucking drove me crazy when I saw it for the first time. I was like, wait, what? Yes, it's found footage, all that shit. And yes, you really only see Nessie once, the eye and all that shit. But the way Werner Herzog set that movie, and the fact that it's meta, even better. It's, oh my God. It was fucking genius. It was fucking genius. It was one of the greatest found footage movies I have ever seen. It was better than Blair Witch, in my opinion, and I love Blair Witch. it was because of the Loch Ness Monster. It was because of the cryptid known as the Loch Ness Monster. Something that I've been fascinated with since I was a wee lad. And seeing the first images in a book at the library, like, what is this? They're monsters, and they're real, and they're out there. And this, that doctor footage photo that is proven fake now. But Jesus Christ, you can't tell me that's not a, dinosaur head sticking out of the water in the middle of Loch Ness. It was gorgeous. And Incident at Loch Ness was perfect. And then I ran across another movie that was so fucking recent. So recent, it was as recent as this podcast. And there he is. He's gone now. See? Look, he left.
Disrespectful motherfucker.
Doesn't even
What
say nothing.
the
Right?
hell, bro?
Doesn't even say nothing.
There might be a situation underway. Maybe bro ordered food.
Or, yep, there he is. He's back. All right. Yeah, so Incident at Loch Ness, the Nessie movie that is just unbelievable. The gift that keeps on giving every time you watch it, because Werner Herzog is just that guy. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw Nosferatu, Werner Herzog's version, with you, JR.
Yes, you did. And it's such a great movie.
Such a great movie. Well, I was saying, though, what he did with the Loch Ness Monster, and so fantastic that I loved it so much. But there was another movie that came out, which is more recent. And as I was saying, now that the joke is fucking ruined, so recent as of this actual podcast. Because the movie that it tied with is Exist. When you said that and I laughed, it was because that was my number 3. The tie between Exist and Incident at Loch Ness. I'm not lying when I tell you this. Everybody should watch Exist.
Oh, yes.
One of the greatest found footage movies ever. And
It's found footage. Okay.
Oh, it's man.
Dude,
Listen.
The original guys who did the original Blair Witch Project did this Bigfoot fucking movie.
And it is fucking amazing. And it scares the shit out of me. And Mama Bigfoot ain't playing. And it just perfect. If you ever watched Monster Quest or the Mountain Men or whatever, Mountain Monsters, whatever the fuck anything that had to do with somebody looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
The people making this movie took all of that incorporated it, and then they don't shy away from showing you the motherfucking monster. I mean, it's there. Like you see in a couple of shots, and it's fucking frightening. But let me tell you something. Gams, you were talking about the underwater movie, right? With Kristen Stewart. And how tense it was to watch them walk from one, platform to the other, from one base to the next, right?
Yeah.
And you're clenching, and the hairs are standing up, and it's just like, what the fuck?
They tried to do the same thing with the Meg 2, and they failed spectacularly.
Yeah, unfortunately they did. But the Meg 2 is going for more action than anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Come on, where's Meg 3? Let's go. They do that in Exist. There is a bike ride. A bike ride for salvation. And fuck me the entire time. I'm like clenched up, like, oh, please make it. Oh, but it's so good. Fuck yes. My number 3 is a tie between the Incident at Loch Ness and Exist, because they're the most famous cryptids, one, right? The two of the most famous cryptids. And 2, they were really well-made movies. And let me tell you something. Honestly, I was going to do my top 5 was going to be all just found footage creature features, because fucking Frogman is really fucking good. Like, there's a bunch of really good. The Frankenstein theory is fucking phenomenal. It's so good. But these two right here were standouts. They were standouts. I thoroughly fucking love these movies. And again, this ain't my definitive creature feature list, but this is a very close proximity. If this was a top 10, this would be number 5.
Listen, I ain't mad at you about that. Exist is fucking great. I gotta watch that Creature of Loch Ness by Werner Herzog.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. And the guy, the writer of that movie is in the movie.
Yeah.
It's the guy that wrote the X-Men movies, the first trilogy.
Oh, I'll have to check that shit out.
And again, it's all meta. They're playing themselves. Werner Herzog is playing Werner Herzog. And he's he's doing a documentary trying to find the Loch Ness Monster. It is fucking fantastic.
You know who played themselves? Myself with my number 3. It was always going to be on this list, but I didn't know where to fucking put it. I just threw it on my fucking list. I literally, this has been bouncing around all over the fucking place, but it had to. My number 3 comes from the good old Crypt Keeper himself.
Oh,
we are going with Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, starring Billy motherfucking Zane and alopecia. Wait, sorry, we can't make G.I. Jane jokes. Hold on.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see you.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Keep your fucking career off fucking TV, you little bitch.
I'm gonna just say it. There's not much to say about Demon Knight that hasn't been said a million times. And it's been on my list before. Demon Knight's a wild fucking ride. I love it. I highly recommend it. It comes from the Tales from the Crypt series. Billy Zane, fresh off of, or was it I think it was before Titanic. Oh no.
I'll look it up. Keep it
Yeah,
going.
because if it's before Titanic, that's even worse. That means James Cameron looked at him and was like, that guy, my movie.
Yep. 97, Titanic.
Titanic was 98.
95.
Oh, 95?
Oh, you're right. It was before Titanic.
Oh, no. That means James Cameron watched that movie and said, I want that guy in my movie about a ship sinking.
No, time out. You got to remember one thing. G.A.M.'s number 5.
That is true.
James Cameron directed one of those Killer Tomato movies.
That
I think it was Return.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was like, yeah, fuck it. That's my guy.
But, dude, nah, for real, Demon Knight, I've talked about it a million fucking times on some of these. Every year I feel like it's brought up. It's fucking amazing. The acting is fucking campy as shit. Jesus is in it. Satan's Billy Zane. And the fucking demons are some of the best looking fucking demons of all time, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
I agree.
But they are fucking amazing. Check Demon Knight the fuck out and watch Billy Zane's fucking meltdown. I don't even remember what he says, but he's just my damn motherfucker with a stupid cowboy hat.
So good.
Check it out.
You know, it's crazy because I remember seeing Demon Knight in theaters and fucking loving it. And I bought a bootleg copy of it on tape. Back in the day, you go to Fifth Avenue, you could buy, like, there was the guy in the middle of 2 different stores, right? He was just there, just a little shack. And he had VHS tapes bootleg. And I remember buying Demon Knight there. And it was a good copy. But I remember, because the next year, fucking Dusk Till Dawn came out. And I will never forget, I was at work. This is now in the 2000s. And somebody they thought Dusk Till Dawn and Demon Knight was the same movie. And I wanted to fucking just kick. I wanted to fucking hurricane kick a motherfucking head. I was like, they're 2 different movies. Are you fucking kidding me? One has Salma Hayek, the most gorgeous fucking scene in the fucking history of movies. And the other one has motherfucking Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what the first time I ever did was to Jada Pinkett. It was a long time ago. I put the dots together, connected. Watercolors. Okay. Demon Knight is one of those fucking movies that is just so underrated. Like, I don't think that movie gets enough fucking credit. It
doesn't.
is such a fun fucking romp. It's a romp. And the
I
fact
think
of the
that's
matter
why.
was, yeah, you know what I think it is too? The fact that, you know, you can have Saturday Night Live characters make movies and shit, but as soon as all of a sudden an HBO horror anthology show creates a fucking movie with good fucking actors and a good fucking movie, it's yeah, whatever, it's a horror movie. We gotta stop doing that to horror, man. Demon Knight, that's a dope movie. Yo, dude. next year, top 23 demon movies.
Listen, I'm down for that because well, I know what wouldn't make my list. Evil Dead Rise. That movie sucked ass. But
what?
Oh, I hated Rise. That's a different podcast because I watched that last weekend and I was like, why does this feel so fucking watered down? And then I watched right after that the 2013 remake and I was like, oh, because Rise was watered down.
No, because they made Evil Dead 2 subtly.
Yeah, but you don't remake Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is the greatest Evil Dead movie of all time. And look, we'll talk about that a different day. It's between that and fucking... Well, yeah. Anyways.
Who's not?
Speaking of number 2s, G.A.M.
What's up?
What's your number 2?
My number 2. So I had to get a movie from the land of the Orient in this. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Not Japan though, because while I love Japan's movies and Matango was going to be on my list, but I decided against it.
Young Gary!
I went with this instead. This is a movie from South Korea. It is.
Ooh. Oh no.
But it's not Young Gary.
Damn it.
It's about a boy and his dad running a noodle store when all of a sudden shit hits the fucking fan and an abomination from hell comes out of the sewers and snatches up people. And it's like in the fucking river and shit. And there's fucking bones everywhere in the sewers.
I love this movie.
Same.
Motherfucking The Host.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The Host is so fucking good. That is my favorite movie from South Korea of all time. It's got the tension. It's got the peak creature design. It's got the heartwarming story of a father trying to find his boy. I love it. And if I fucking recall correctly, it does not have a happy ending.
No, not at all. Thank you, Bong Joon-ho.
Right? Eek. Looking, I love it when I'm just hit with despair at the end of a movie. Godzilla 54 taught me that shit.
Absolutely. Yes.
It's peak.
It is.
Great. I go back to it more than once a year. Love that movie to death. If you haven't seen The Host, please, I implore you, check that shit out. It is the best creature feature you'll find from South Korea.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to fuck with that.
I agree. It's Jaws on land and in the sewers with a little bit of personal sting added to it.
Let me real quick. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. But I believe I'm not. I don't think it was the son that got taken. It was the daughter.
It was.
The daughter. Oh my bad.
No, it's all
Which
good.
made it like for me, made it 20 times worse because I have a daughter, and I'm like, oh my god, put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Girl.
Dude, that is one of the greatest fucking movies, period, like I've ever seen in my life. If we ever do a fucking Asian cinema movie, it's it's in the top 5, top 3 maybe. And I had the host here on this little collage, but hear me out. The host, as cool as that design is, because I think it is, but it kind of looks like the Relic, only an Asian version.
In a little bit, yeah.
It's in there. That's why I took it off. I was like, it's there. But no, absolutely. No, you don't. You got another half hour. Because there we go.
That's fair.
But yeah, definitely the host, dude. Wow. And that was gonna be on my list. It really was. So
I'm gonna have to. I actually have to check that out. I've never actually seen that fucking movie.
No, dude, it's peak.
on some real shit. That is a movie you would fucking.
That would become a new favorite, guaranteed.
You're probably gonna put in the group chat, "Fuck y'all, I got tears in my eyes."
You mean like I did with fucking?
Yes, Primitive War.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Listen,
It's one of those
Rob,
movies. Yeah.
what's your dose?
Oh, my dose? Well, this is the last Japanese movie on my list.
They were all Japanese.
No, not all of them.
That was last week.
That was last week.
That's
sir.
right.
And this movie does not come from Toho, but it comes from the ill-fated studio Daiei, where Gamera was born. And this movie comes to us from the director of Daimajin 2 years later. And this movie is a smorgasbord of creatures. It's like the Toy Story of Japanese folklore ghost movies. It's fucking beautiful. It is fantastic. It is colorful. It is spooky. And it is dark in very many ways. I'm talking about yokai monsters. 100 monsters.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I need to check that one out.
You do. And Arrow Video put out a beautiful box set with all 3 of the original Showa films and one of the more late Heisei films up in there.
Which
from
I own.
Takashi Miike. I own it too.
I bought that as soon as it dropped. Give me that.
Yep, immediately.
Yoink.
So Yokai Monsters 100 Monsters is not only my favorite of the trilogy just because of its darker inflection, but it's also because of the number of creatures, monsters, yokai that are on screen. You've got an anthropomorphic fucking umbrella. You've got a beautiful Japanese woman with that neck looking like a linguine neck. It's crazy. There is so much going on in this movie, and I referred to it as the Japanese ghost version of Toy Story because that's what it feels like.
Oh my God.
No 1-2 yokai are the same. No 1-2 yokai have the same look, personality, the way that they are acted. It is all so beautiful. And I think as far as the 60s go, it is one of the best looking Showa era films to date. Because a lot of these special effects, even to this day, I'm like, how the fuck did they get that bitch's neck to do that and it didn't look hokey? And don't get me wrong, there are some hokey moments in this, but this movie is a classic. This movie is beautiful. This movie's events are kicked off because some rich prick wants to close down a local shrine to open up a brothel. And when he does his little ritual, he doesn't seal it properly. He doesn't end it properly. And these spirits come to life, and just like they do Sid, they say, so play nice. But they don't play nice at all. It is amazing. It is one of the best Daiei films of the 60s. And I'm sorry, Gamera. I love you to bits. But your Showa era run is mid compared to what Daiei was putting out in, during, and around your Showa era run. These are some of Daiei's best films. And in my personal opinion, Yokai Monsters, 100 Monsters is the best because the other sequels, they get a little bit more fun. They get a little bit more colorful. This one is darker. This one is like, not only am I going to suck the air from your blackened lungs and make your soul cease to exist, I'm going to bring a family and their small boy into this as well. And there's no gigantic kaiju fight at the end, like in the second one, I believe, maybe the third one. But yeah, my number 2 is Yokai Monsters, 100 Monsters, from the director of the original Daimajin, the first Daimajin in 1966. There was 2 more. Yep, all 3, 1 year. And yeah.
So is it the 4th yokai one that actually had Daimajin in it?
That would be the 5th one, because the 4th one was the one done by Takashi Miike at first.
Right. Oh, my bad. Yeah, right. You got the original trilogy and then that one. Yeah. The 5th. That's why I bought the box set to begin with, to be honest, because I thought it was all together.
That one hasn't been put out yet over here. I'm hoping Arrow Video does it. But something interesting about the latest yokai monster, I believe it's called Monster Wars. It actually incorporates Miike's scripts for that of a modern early to mid 2000s Gamera and Daimajin reboots that he had actually presented to Kadakawa Daiei at that point in time, which is why Daimajin is so prominent, and Gamera unfortunately was cut from the film and relegated to that of just the novelization. But yeah, there's a lot of elements, especially from his Daimajin reboot treatment, that made it into that movie. Beyond just giving Daimajin one of the greatest fucking redesigns of all time.
Legit. I mean, it was on par with Young Gary's.
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right. I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to be saying, I've been saying that a lot tonight. G1.
Yes.
What's your piece, man? Number 2. I got nothing. Oh!
Jesus Christ, what that mouth do?
Now, what the fuck? Those some big
Hey,
ass.
yo.
You know it.
You know,
I
most
know.
bitches nowadays look like that.
Yeah, I can get on camera too, motherfuckers. That's right. Did y'all even hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking echo chamber in here. Jesus Christ. How did anything do it? How did he do it? I don't understand.
Bro was underwater too. Can you imagine?
Jesus Christmas. Yes. This right here. Don't do fish sticks. Oh my God. Okay, I really wanted to make this bit work, but I can't breathe in this thing.
Don't torture yourself, bro.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's hard to breathe in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm cheating again. I don't give a fuck, but it's the trilogy. The Creature from the Black Lagoon trilogy. From Creature from the Black Lagoon to Revenge of the Creature to The Creature Walks Among Us. You watch all 3 of those movies back to back to back. And my personal favorite is the first one. But fuck me. Those movies have no business being it. The second and third one have no business being as good as they are. And those movies are fucking great. I can't sit down and watch the first movie without having the second and third one ready to go. And I'll tell you this, I never knew when I was a kid that there was 2 other movies. Remember those dope ass orange and black fucking horror books that used to come out back in the day? Way back when. Oh my God, I forgot what the fuck they were called. Shit, classics, whatever. Horror classics. Well, then that's where I found out that there was a sequel to The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And a threequel, if you will, where, and at the time I was like, well, that's fucking stupid. He got burnt up in the second one or at the beginning of the third one. I forgot what it was. And they fucking de-gilled him. And he used his lungs, his actual lungs, to start breathing air. So now he lived on land. And that movie again, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, especially at the time. Like, think about this. Hollywood, the golden age. You make these creature features. You've got the Universal classics, all of them. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Bride. Then they start getting sequels. But I'm telling you, outside of Frankenstein, because Bride of Frankenstein is probably the best sequel in that whole fucking thing. The Creature from the Black Lagoon 2, aka Revenge of the Creature, is so much better. Jaws 3 literally ripped that movie off.
Damn.
They capture the creature and bring him to SeaWorld. I'm not even making it. They bring him to SeaWorld. He's in an aquarium and people are paying to see the creature. It's fucking crazy. And then the third one is, again, I got the picture up here. Look right under out. The freak out. He's right there. That is what the Creature from the Black Lagoon looks like if he was human.
That's weird.
Super 7 put out all three of these in reactions, and I am not embarrassed to say that I went and paid a pretty penny for this guy and the second one. I did. Oh, I paid some money. I don't give a fuck because I wanted them. I was like, because you know what? These movies are fucking fantastic. And you know, people get turned off from black and white movies. We don't, because we love Godzilla, so we'll go watch 54 and have a fucking good old time. This, to me, like the Universal monsters, these are absolute classics. But the Creature from the Black Lagoon, man, it's I guess it's the thing I gravitate to. The underwater thing, the fishmen, the gillmen, the monsters from the deep. Dracula's a vampire, Frankenstein's a zombie, the Mummy's a fucking zombie also. The Wolfman is scary as fuck. I don't want to deal with that guy. But they're all curses. They're cursed. Frankenstein is cursed because they brought his body back from the dead. Dracula's cursed because he's a vampire. The werewolf's cursed because he's a fucking lichen. The Mummy's cursed because the Egyptians cursed him. The Gillman is evolution.
Yeah.
That's what I love. I fucking love about it. And again, take nothing away from, The Shape of Water. That is a absolutely beautiful movie. Absolutely beautiful movie.
Agreed.
But that first, man, the Creature from the Black Lagoon trilogy, literally, it is a, in all of Universal's movies, this is the one where you see the absolute evolution from beginning to its very end. And
To be fair,
yes.
This is the first time I've ever heard that it has sequels.
What?
So I might have to go watch them.
Oh, damn. You're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's the beginning, middle, and end, and the middle is shaky because in the first one, well, you got to kill the creature, right? So they kill him, quote unquote, but he's alive, and they capture him in the second one, and they bring him to Florida, and now he's a fucking attraction. But the third one, the way it comes full circles, I'm not going to spoil it. The way it comes full circle, the fact that they tried to make him a man, the humanity in it, it just baffles me that this is what we were getting back then. But again, I guess it shouldn't, because the heyday of Hollywood was back then. And you can take a fucking monster tale and turn it human way before any of us were born. And yet what we have grown up on is Star Wars, Jaws, Godzilla, all that stuff. And yeah, we could get humanity from a lot of the horror from today. But this trilogy, I advise everybody, man, I'm not even lying. Watch all three back to back to back. Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just watch them. see this evolution, and good God Almighty, I fucking loved it, man. That should bring a tear to my eye. That's my number 2. The Creature from the Black Lagoon trilogy. I cheated twice, back to back.
Hey, that's all right.
And it's still not my cheat.
Oh, we still have a cheat, huh?
Yeah, before we go number 1.
So, I'll do my number 2. I don't have a cheat, so if you guys want to use your cheats, feel free after this.
You should find a cheat right now.
Dude, I don't have one. This is kind of my cheat. My number 2 is getting bumped. I was going to say Stephen King's The Mist.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn it.
I love that fucking movie. I truly fucking do. And maybe I'll count this as my cheat. My cheat's 2 number 2s.
There you
because, look, The Mist is fantastic, especially if you watch it in black and white. It is a true 1950s traditional creature feature, but modern day. It is a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic satire of religion. It's brilliant. That movie to me is a 5 out of 5, but there is another 5 out of 5. And I can't not talk about it. I fucking love Tremors.
Motherfucker took my cheat away. Goddamn.
I
find another
fucking love Tremors. And it sucks because Tremors in The Mist were fighting for that number 2 spot, but it's one of those scenarios where it's like I'll cheat and just have them both my number 2. Tremors is so fucking good. And I love Tremors 2 as well. Equally as much as the first movie, might I add. Fred Ward, fantastic. Or is it fucking everyone in the fucking movies. But that first movie literally made Jaws, but for the desert. And I live in the motherfucking desert. And I've lived in the motherfucking desert my whole life. Every time I would go camping out in the desert, I'm like, where are the graboids? Listen, I highly recommend both these movies. Stephen King's The Mist is a fantastic 1950s movie in the modern day, whereas Tremors is a fantastic ripoff of Jaws. But it's not at the same time. I will add that.
Well, the film's original name was Land Sharks. So
yeah, so check both of them. Listen, to sit here and say check both of them out, as if no one's watched The Mist and fucking Tremors. They're both 5 out of 5 movies. Seriously, check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, yeah, that shit right there. Tremors. That's right. That's why he's up there. That's why.
Well, it was hard for me because like I was so back and forth, and I'm like, at the end of the day, Tremors is tried and fucking true. It really is. You can always put Tremors on.
Yeah, you know what? And I think I feel you on that because with The Mist, and I fucking agree. The Mist is a 5 out of 5 for me too. With The Mist, though, it's more not supernatural because they're coming from another dimension, but it's more about the human drama. Ah, what the fuck is that? A Mr. Hanky? What the fuck?
Oh, that is cancer. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
I've been asking for a rubber chicken because I'm a fan of Svengoolie for years, and the wife bought me a burnt rubber chicken.
Put some barbecue sauce on that bitch. Listen, no, don't get it twisted. The last year he wanted to come here with a fucking one of those whistles.
My kazoo. It was gonna be the kazoo or the slide whistle.
The slide whistle. I was like, you better not. I'll get his out. No, dude, I get that. I get that 100%. Tremors feels more like a creature feature. You know what I mean? Because the graboids are the star.
They really are. And that's where it was so hard. But at the end of the day, they both had to fucking be there. And just like Bill Clinton did on his wife, G.A.M, what's your cheat?
LMFAO, you get fucking cheat.
You recovered hard as fuck with that one, dog.
So fucking shit.
I thought it just came to my head, and I was like, "Fuck it!"
You motherfucker.
I killed all of them just that they're dead.
We're dead. We're fucking dead, dude.
I'm sorry. That shit was so on point. Oh my God.
Anyway, so I could just be so fucking predictable with my cheat, but I'm not going to be predictable because fuck all of you.
You're not gonna be the dinosaur bird I put in the tree in my thumbnail.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
Okay.
My cheat. I thought about this since the moment y'all mentioned a cheat. I strictly went with actual creature features, not like really animal horror movies.
Okay.
So my cheat is going to be an animal horror movie, my favorite animal horror movie. And that is going to be Backcountry. It's about a couple who gets attacked by a black bear that wants to eat.
Oh,
Okay.
no shit.
It is so visceral. It is so raw when the actual bear attacks the fucking boyfriend. Oh my God. You think you just listen to the fucking Timothy Treadwell fucking tape.
Hold on.
Right?
Backcountry?
Yeah, Backcountry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested. This shit.
I think it's on Amazon or it might be on Shudder. I forget which. But if you can find it on stream, yeah, watch that fucking movie. That's my cheat. Backcountry. It's visceral. It's scary as hell because I live in bear country. For granted, it's not black bears, it's grizzlies, which can be arguably worse.
Yeah, it's possibly worse.
Indeed, possibly worse. But yeah, if you want to shit your pants and be scared of bears, yeah. That movie will teach you to keep bear spray on you at all times.
Shit.
That's fucking solid. You know what else is solid? Rob's cheat.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not following up that fucking Bill Clinton one.
That was so
not happening.
Okay, so this is a bit of a fucking twist and stride because I wasn't expecting another cheat and I had deleted all my other choices days ago because I thought there would only be one. So I'm kind of pulling from the trenches of my childhood here. The 1997 movie starring the little boy from Jurassic Park by the name of Star Kid.
Oh.
And it's essentially the Guyver for kids.
Fuck yeah, bud.
An alien supersuit crashes in a junkyard. He finds it. He's having the night of his life, saving his crush, all this other shit.
Okay.
And then a motherfucker from outer space crashes and is like, yo, I followed you all the way from not Krypton with a bunch of wrinkly scrotal looking people. I'm going to come get your ass and I'm going to deliver you unto my people. And yeah, dude, Star Kid. Not a good movie in the slightest, but it's something that I love near and dear to my soul and my heart.
I mean, look, the Guyver is a creature feature.
The Guyver is. Star Kid, it's more so just aliens.
Aliens are creatures, but we just ain't using xenomorphs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go that obvious.
We've done the xenomorph to death.
Yeah,
Xenomorph.
definitely did.
What?
So G1. What is your?
You did cheat, right? You did cheat.
My cheat was having 2 number 2s.
Okay. All right. So my cheat is a legit cheat. This one is legitimate. It is not, cheating with 2 movies at number 3. It is not cheating at having 3 movies at number 2. My cheat is a legitimate cheat. And I'm shocked that none of y'all cheated the way I'm about to cheat. Because here's the thing. I'm going to paint you a picture now, all right? You got this scientist who's experimenting on shit, right? Cells. They're experimenting on fucking cells. And they take cells from one thing, take cells from another thing, and they grow a fucking plant. My cheat is one of the greatest creature features of all time, Godzilla versus Biollante.
Motherfucker.
See, I didn't want to be predictable and do a fucking Godzilla movie, so
It's a cheat, though. It's a cheat. It's a cheat.
It's a cheat. It counts. I can't say shit.
It's a cheat. It's a cheat.
It's fair.
Because again, we
Listen.
weren't doing this for the 5.
Let's ask the chicken. Yep.
I hate how that sounds like mic feedback before it croaches.
It's so bad.
Sounded like it agreed. Listen, say what you want, though.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Godzilla aside, Biollante is a fucking creature. A creature that does not want to exist. And fuck, the fucking that fan film that was just made this year, Shelter 54. That version of Biollante is the most horrifying thing in the world. It
Got a
really
point.
is. It's
Yeah, you got a point.
think
You
about
got a point.
all Godzilla movies up to this point. This thing was created by man and turned into a creature. This thing doesn't want to exist. Godzilla doesn't give a fuck. He wants to exist. I've been here. Who the fuck are you? You're in my way, humans. You're in my way, monsters. I'm coming to kill you all. The king of the monsters, literally. I mean, I could have went Shin Godzilla, but it's a creature feature. You see different evolutions, but I went back to that first, the one that really, when you think about it, is a creature in line with the Thing, even though that's an alien, in line with Leviathan, even though that's, weird. But Leviathan actually works better because it was man-made. It's a man-made monster. That's going to be my cheat because, again, it's a cheat.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm not gonna fight with that.
I'm not
I
gonna
like
fight you.
it. But ladies and
my
gentlemen,
number one, though.
ladies and gentlemen, if you've stuck with us this far, remember to like and subscribe to the G Show. Like and subscribe to JR's G.A.M. streams, which is, if you're watching me on my channel, you've probably already liked and subscribed, but do it anyways. Like and subscribe to Shinrab Jira. Like and subscribe to G.A.M. What's yours?
Gamer Manila.
Like and subscribe to that. Fucking like and subscribe to your mother. Like, just do it. Because
Unless your mother is not alive anymore.
oh no, like and subscribe to her still. You never
R.I.P.
know.
You
See,
never know.
you get heaven points for that. Okay, just
You
saying.
do.
Zombie social media.
Oh, yeah. But we are at
Trade to us.
number ones, and just like this burnt chicken, I am cooked. Let's get into it. Gam,
Yes.
your number motherfucking one.
So,
Fucking creature fucking feature.
so RJ, it's really funny to me that you mentioned Godzilla versus Biollante. It's so funny because my number one creature feature is also my number one musical. Don't talk to me about Frankenstein. You think he's the worst? Oh, don't talk to me about King Kong. You think he's the worst? Well, you're thinking wrong. Don't talk to me about Frankenstein. He's got a temper. He ain't got mine.
Bro, do you know that I actually played the plant in the play in high school?
Yes, you've said it many a time.
Oh,
I don't give
Many
a
a
fuck.
time.
You want me to start singing?
You know I don't come from no Black Lagoon. I'm
Beyond
the
stars.
stars and beyond the moon. You can keep the thing. Creature, they don't mean shit.
Yes.
My number one is the Little Shop of Horrors.
I'm a mean green mother.
I love
From outer
this
space and
fucking
now
movie, dude.
Mean green.
I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and it looks like you've been had.
I'm a mean green mother from outer space. Get out my face, cause I'm mean.
Because I'm mean and green, and I am bad.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
My wife was gonna come and knock me the fuck out because she played Audrey.
Fantastic, though. That's a flex.
On some weird shit.
Oh, dude, but no, like literally, it's my favorite movie with Rick Moranis in it. It's my favorite fucking creature, one of my favorite creature features of all time, if we're not counting kaiju movies. It's got everything for me. As just a fan of monsters, and it's a musical to boot. You know, I mean, I have respect for the Roger Corman original. That's a black and white movie.
Mhm.
But the musical version is very much better in almost every single way, from the plot to the characters to the fucking soundtrack, and even the ending, especially if you watch the alternate ending that's floating around out there, which is fucking phenomenal. They should have used that.
That's the original play ending. We did that on stage. We did that.
Hell yes.
Oh shit, bro, man, you got me in my feels right now. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. When JR's podcast's over, everybody can leave. I'm gonna sing to you.
So did my number one satisfy you, Rob? Because you asked for what my number one was in private earlier today.
I did, because I was curious, and you know what? It did, because that is exceptionally on brand for you, G.A.M. That is a G.A.M. pick, and I mean that with all of the honest to goodness in my soul. That's a G.A.M. pick, and I respect it.
Listen,
Hell yeah.
that is fucking solid. I fucking love that movie. You know what else I love?
What?
Taking a number one? What is that, a P or a fart? Well, what would a fart be? A zero?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna spooky dookie on over to Rob and get his number one.
All right. My number one will come as no surprise. I don't think, at least.
I mean, I'm gonna be surprised.
So, in 1997, this lovely gentleman did a movie that was ripped to shreds by the studio and two sleazy pieces of shit called the Weinsteins.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Fucking Weinsteins.
God,
a couple
damn.
years later, this guy, he directs another movie. He fled the United States. He went back to his hometown, his home world of Mexico, and he created a banger that spoke to Hollywood in such highest amounts that they said, "Hey, yo, listen, bro, we got a sequel to a movie that did bank last year. We need you to come through." So he did it. And then 2 years later, he does another movie that nobody was fucking expecting with a good old friend of his that was in his first film. Good times were had. It was great. And then in 2005, he's like, fuck this. I'm going back to Mexico. And I'm going to make what is going to become my magnum opus.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I hope you do, because my number one creature feature of all time, forever and ever, comes from my goat, my god, my man, Guillermo del Toro, and it's his movie, Pan's Labyrinth.
Yep. As soon as you said he went back home, and I was like, oh, it's fucking Pan's Labyrinth.
So the beauty of Pan's Labyrinth can be, I mean, from a surface level, the creatures, the suit work, Doug Jones learning Spanish to such a point where they had to dub his Spanish over with another actor. He did so well that the actor was able to meet his every inflection, and he actually praised Doug Jones for it. You have beautiful moments with the fairies. You have beautiful moments with one of my favorite Del Toro creatures ever, the Pale Man, who had his eyeballs on his hands because he performed his act of greed and malice with his hands because he ate so much. There is so much to unpack with this movie. There are creatures and monsters that are obviously creatures and monsters, but some of them just look like fucking humans. This movie is fucking beautiful. This is, without a doubt, Del Toro, to me personally, his best film to date. 2006 was a magical year for the man. And the fact that this actually acts as a soft sequel to his 2001 film, The Devil's Backbone, it makes it even better because it's happening at the same time, same war, whole 9 yards. It's beautiful. And the fact that 90% of that film is practical. There's a man or a woman in suit. There's somebody on stilts. There's rod puppets. There's some CGI here and there. But when you say creature feature and you're asking me what's the most fantastical creature feature that you've ever seen ever, Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth will always stand out because it is the most Del Toro has ever Del Toro'd.
Oh, yeah.
It's all in Spanish. It takes place at a very critical time in like that country's origin. And it tells a beautiful, sad fucking tale about a girl who unfortunately had a mother that ended up with a guy who was the biggest piece of shit in the toilet. And I mean, I'm sure it's laden and fucking layered with messages and all this other shit that I can't get into because I am drunk. But Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth it's a movie that I watch like every other month since getting it on the Criterion Collection. It's a movie I watch every other month. I go through the commentary, the bonus features, everything. It is one of my favorite movies to watch. It is one of my favorite movies to watch get made. It is one of my favorite movies to watch Del Toro talk about in and of itself because I can hear the filmmaker in his voice. I can hear the artist in his voice. Whenever he talks about that film, it's like talking to your kid who painted you a picture that they are extremely fucking proud of and is still on the refrigerator to this day. I love this movie. It's my number one creature feature. It's horror. It's wholesome. It's everything under the sun.
I like it.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I've never watched Pan's Labyrinth.
Ooh.
You're missing out because
No, I am.
It's a beautiful fucking movie. It'll jerk a tear from your eye, dick, and bro.
You'll also be slightly disturbed, but in a
Yeah,
good way.
not even slightly disturbed. There's some fucked shit in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I think it was when that movie came out. I was looking at it like, all right, it's a dark fairy tale. That's how I saw it, in the way I looked at it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not with it. And again, at this point in time, he ain't the maestro yet. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, and I'm not even gonna say that Pacific Rim put him over, but because of Pacific Rim, I was like, you know what? Where did he go wrong? Right? Like, what has he done that made me mad? Because when you started, I know you were talking Mimic.
Yes.
I remember that. And Mimic is a fucking creature feature. A horrifying one if you live in New York City.
Or adjacent.
Or if you live in the great state of the tri-state.
Salud. Aha.
Salud, no doubt. Because Mimic is fucked up. That first one. Anything after the first Mimic is whack.
I don't even acknowledge any of the sequels.
Dude, when listen. He made a man in a trench coat, but it was a cockroach.
Yep.
No. I saw that in the theaters too. Listen, hold up. Jesus Christ.
Is he grabbing the fedora?
Hang on.
Here comes Grandpa.
Fucking no. can't even see it. Here we go.
Grandpa
Oh,
Creature.
Jesus Christ.
You sons of bitches don't even fucking know that we had to see in the theaters a giant cockroach guy in a fucking trench coat with his wings. It was a cockroach. You never look at a cockroach the same way you could look at a rat or a mouse stuck in a trap. Your little cat had it and it would play with its food. Put a cockroach movie Guillermo del Toro, you son of a bitch! Where's the off button on this thing?
Holy shit.
My guy ain't wrong.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Grandpa Creature.
I'm sorry. It's just,
No, you're fine. I'm going straight to you. What is your number one, Grandpa Gilman?
All right. My number one, and again,
I swear to God, if we have the same number one.
we don't. Oh, I guarantee you we don't. But if we do, holy shit. You know, not cheating again. I'm not, this ain't a cheat, technically. Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's what Bill Clinton said to Hillary.
You know, it's also what this current administration said to the American people.
That is true as well.
Whoa.
Sorry, ICE. Come get me, Brooklyn kid. It's not a cheat, all right? So my number 3 was, 2 movies, cheat. My number 2, 3 movies, cheat. My cheat was, kaiju movie. My number 1, it's not a cheat. It's not a kaiju movie. It's not. Because they vary in size. And it's a found footage movie. But my number 1, I'm not even lying when I tell you this, because it's fucking that good. It's Troll Hunter.
Holy shit.
The Norwegian movie Troll Hunter.
I mean, that's pretty kaiju. It's pretty kaiju adjacent.
It's not really.
No, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
You got one giant monster. You got one giant monster. And the other ones are, maybe the size of trees. Then you got the cave trolls that, they might be the size of the Hulk. They're not kaiju. They're not kaiju.
I mean, the ones the size of trees are, because, like, King Kong's the size of a tree.
Hey,
Listen.
King Kong's not a kaiju. He's a monster.
I will.
He's an ape.
The chicken has spoken.
Jesus
I'll allow it.
Christ.
I'm gonna fucking have nightmares.
RIP headphone users.
That's okay.
Namely me.
Holy shit. No, but seriously. Troll Hunter. Man, the first time I saw that movie, I was like, you got to be kidding. Because I thought it was a joke. It was like, this ain't real. I saw the trailer. I was like, come on, for real? This is not gonna be serious. I watched the movie. I'm like, oh my God, this is as serious gets. And at the end, spoiler, they get kidnapped by ICE. Well, it wasn't ICE. But I like to say that. But they get kidnapped. They were like, the fucking Norwegian version of ICE or Gestapo scooped them up and said, no, you're coming with us because this footage can't get out. Now, there's something so fun and whimsical about that, especially because it's a found footage movie. Because, listen, I love Netflix movie Troll. Rurtag, whatever. I can't even pronounce his fucking name, but you know what I'm saying. I'm drunk too. And the sequel trailer just dropped. It's fucking GVK, not GXK. It's GVK. Oh my God, it's crazy. I can't wait for that shit. December 1st. Watch it. But Troll Hunter, a found footage movie, I think that's what it is. when you have good found footage movies, the ones that are done well, the ones that make you believe. Blair Witch did it. Y'all wasn't there. 1998, man, we was fucking stuck on stupid. Troll Hunter made me believe that shit was real. They did such a good job with that movie. And it's always going to be that non-Hollywood movie. Like Rob just said, the Guillermo del Toro that has a vision, Hollywood taps him, he ain't feeling what they want to fucking shovel him. He does whatever he got to do. They shit on him. He goes, all right, bet, watch this. Goes back, and then he makes Pan's Labyrinth. You know? He goes back and he does what he wants to do. Whereas right now he's probably making the greatest Frankenstein movie of all time.
Probably.
Right? He is, without a doubt, top 3 horror directors of all time. Of all time.
Yeah.
And he is not a native of America. And that's what Troll Hunter did for me. It was like, I still don't know who the fuck made this movie. All I know is, for me, this shit was real. The motherfucking trolls in Norway. We need to go to Norway and investigate this shit and film it ourselves. Such a fucking good movie. Good
Listen.
Lord have mercy. And it was on Netflix when Netflix was, just doing their subscriber thing. That just, here's a billion movies. It's not there now. I own it on Amazon. Troll Hunter. Good God Almighty. Watch that movie. Troll. I love it so much.
Listen. You know who to call to help out with these troll huntings?
Ghostbusters.
Now, my number 1, the fucking Monster Squad.
Oh,
Time
damn.
out real quick. JR. That was originally my number 1.
I fucking knew it!
It was.
I knew it. Listen.
But that's why I said my unorthodox.
Good. Listen.
Monster Squad was my number 1.
Monster Squad. We've had Gilman. We've talked about Gilman throughout this podcast. And I love Gilman. He's one of my favorite classic Universal monsters. And I think the Monster Squad is the best design for him. Personally. But you want to talk about the best creature feature movie to me? You go with the Universal monsters versus the Goonies, essentially. Everything in the Monster Squad for me works. I rewatched it a couple of weeks back, and my God, I laugh. There's so many quotable lines in that movie. Wolfman's got nards. Stand out. Dracula's menacing. They kill the mummy. The mummy's dead. In the most hilarious way possible, as you so eloquently put it last Friday. They unraveled him into nothing. The Monster Squad is, to me, a 5 out of 5. It is a staple of any Halloween movie marathon. You get the classic creature monsters, the classic creature features, all together in a movie. And it's fantastic. I love showing this movie to people who have never seen it before and getting their honest reactions. Like the wife. I showed her. She fucking loved it. Never seen it before. We watch it on my fucking 100-inch projector, and she's loving it. To me, the Monster Squad, it just does it in all the right ways. If you haven't seen the Monster Squad, shame on you. That is a solid 5 out of 5 certified classic for me. That's my number 1.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the G Show podcast. I'm pretty sure it's going to wrap it up for G.A.M's.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Listen, the Monster Squad, 3 weeks in a row. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because next week, yes, whether the co-host or the cohorts are here or not. I'm going to go live on Friday on Halloween. I am going live on Friday next week. We're just not going to do it at this time. We're going to go a little earlier.
A little?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not working. I'm off.
Well, yeah, I got the day off. You and me are fucking trucking.
Yeah, I work that day, unfortunately, so I'm probably not going to be able to join. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it because honestly, it's not going to be a long one. Honestly, I just, for the sake of getting things out on a Friday. See, the 4th of July was one thing. Yeah, we can just record something and throw it up there on the 4th of July. But this Halloween, it's my favorite fucking holiday of the year. And I'll be honest, I haven't been feeling too well lately. I've been a little bit on the downside. So I'm going to do this little bit of podcast next week because, well, unpopular opinion. We got to get it out, right? All right, so that's why. So it'll come to you a little earlier, and we will definitely leave you a little earlier because then I got to go outside and hand out trick-or-treats. I'd rather just sit here and watch the fucking Night of the Living Dead remake that I got on 4K. Anyhow, I digress. 3 weeks in a row with Monster Squad. Last week, today, and I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. That was my number one too, JR. But again,
I know it was, and it was always going to be my number one.
You do that definitive list. That's one thing. To me, I just threw.
I ain't saying mine's not definitive, but Monster Squad's a definitive.
Monster Squad is definitive. My God. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will say I want to thank everybody here for joining us today. Starting with you, my Sid from another crib, G.A.M Z1. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad that all of our lists were pretty diverse, actually, and that turned out to be pretty cool.
There really wasn't any overlaps. That was pretty awesome.
I like it.
Brother Rob, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's what I look forward to every single fucking week. Always love hanging out and chatting with the boys.
And well, JR, I mean, like, thank you. You could sign us out. I could say thank you for letting me join your stream.
Listen, it's been a pleasure, and thank everyone here for joining my Spooktober Spooktacular Top 5 Creature Features. Whether or not they were our definitive list or a nice shuffle of some fantastic creature movies we had to get out there and talk about, it was a blast. I am JR. I can't sign off.
He is JR. And ladies and gentlemen, I am G1. And why the fuck nobody had the blob on their fucking list? I mean, it's not definitive. That'll do it for this episode of the G Show Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are out of here until next week. Mwah! We'll see you soon. Peace.